Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 2 gang, y'all. Part 2 gang, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Like, share, subscribe, show. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Man, Carl said, man, I was so hard. I got a phone number. I was like, what? He was like, yeah. My homeboy was like, you got a number? He was like, yeah. I was like, man. My homeboy looked at me like, I'm like, yo, like, what you gonna do with her number? He was like, I don't know. She told me to put it in on my phone list. I was like, bro, you about to call her on the phone? He was like, she told me to. I said, man, what else she tell you last night, man? He was like, man, she told me she loved me. I was like, what? He was like, man, she told me she loved me, man. She said she ain't never had nobody do it to her like that, man. I was like, so after I had passed by, I was like, how long? Because I'm thinking at the time, I'm like, they had like a good hour before count time. So I'm like, how long before you went back to your cell? He was like, pause when it finished yet. He was like, and then I went again. I was like, you went again? He was like, I went again. The way he said it, he was like, then I went again. I was like, that's crazy. I was like, so you smoked for an hour? I'm like, man, I thought, you know, from not having that for a long time, like you're gonna be a 2-minute brother. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm thinking, pause. Like, I don't know, I've been gone. So I'm like, man, it's crazy. He got the number. Man, this word car got the number. So I'm like, yo, that's crazy, man. I was like, you sure you want to? I was like, man, you sure she told you to get with her on the? He was like, man, I'm telling you. She said the phone ain't registered in her name. Da-da-da-da. She told me to call her. So I'm like, so what is your plans? Like, what do you want to call? That's why I'm talking to y'all. I'm like, man. Cause I kind of like Hoop. You know what I mean? But like, Hoop self in the foot, man. You can't really turn the plug on everybody, man. You know what I mean? Like, she was the plug, but she can give up the pack too. Like, you having fun. I'm like to have money. Like, it's a difference. But at the same time, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like the young dude. So I'm like, man, this is wild. My homeboy like, man, look, what you need? My homeboy don't care about Hoop like that. He like, what's up, what you need? He like, look, just let me call her first. Just let me find out what's going on, man. But like I'm telling you, I didn't have somebody. I had somebody in one building. That's where Carl started talking like he had sense. Carl was like, man, I done had somebody in one building. I thought all he knew was buffer pads. He was like, man, I had somebody in one building. They was hating on me and they got messed up. They used to bring me all the lie. I started feeling like, forget it. You know what I mean? But I'm like, look, get on the phone and see what's going on first. So he was like, all right, I'm gonna go put the number in my phone. So he went and put the number in. You know what I mean? He come back over there with us, chill for a second. Then he went back over there and used the jack. So he on the jack. Man, this is like the daytime. She don't come to the evening time. So he's on the jack. Carl has never been on the phone since he's been in the pod. He hasn't even asked me for a 3-way. You know what I mean? I haven't seen this man use the jack. So he's on the jack. I'm like, it's crazy. So my homeboy, we standing on him. My homeboy like, yo, I'm letting you know now, bro. Like, I'm trying to get some la-la. Like, you touring around. Like, we can keep doing the Rudy play. He was like, but the Rudy play like once a month. He was like, man, look, we might as well just go ahead and just try to get something. You know what I mean? He was like, cause look, this ain't gonna last long. He said, cause Hoop gonna be mad. Like, it ain't gonna work unless they be sneaky with it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, that's what we might gotta do. I was like, man, he might gotta be sneaky with it. I said, it's all on her. She can't get caught. You know what I mean? I was like, man, we gotta play this out perfect. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, this is an opportunity that I really couldn't, you know, and I rock with Hoop. And this ain't going behind his back. You know, Hoop got the man some, man, but we in penitentiary, man. Like, this, you gotta be careful, man. Like you think about if I would have introduced Hoop to my plug, you know what I mean? You think Hoop would never go behind my back? Who knows? Maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. But this ain't going behind his back. Like, you shouldn't have got bro no, man. Bro done mendingo this lady, man. You know what I mean? So like, she's feeling bro now. Bro said she told him she loved him off the first time. I'm like, man, mendingo game, y'all. So boom. My homeboy Mendingo, man, pause, man. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, it's nuts, man. So, bro used the phone like 2 times. Then he come back over there. You know what I mean? He come back over there. We was at with that same little dumb smile. He was like, man, she told me she loved me, man. She can't wait to see me tonight. All that. I said, man, if you love me and you can't wait to see me tonight, this is how you talking. Like, his arrogant, his swag is turned all the way up as an old head. He like, yeah, she told me she loved me and she can't wait to see me tonight. I told her if she really loved me and she want to see me tonight, I told her bring me $100 if you care about me and love me. I told her bring me $100. He was like, man, she was like, that's all you want. I was like, what? I was like, man, you lying, man. He was like, man, my word. That's my word, nephew. I'm like, shh. Oh, what? Like, what's on? You know what I mean? So he like, listen, let me talk to her. I said, look, hold on, nah, listen. I said, look, man. I said, I rock with bro. I said, man, but like this, I ain't had nothing to do with this, man. I know y'all gonna call me petty in the comments, man, but like, I'm letting you know now, man, like a lot of the situations that I did in there and I was a part of in there, like all of them wasn't peaches and cream, man. I'm not a perfect guy by far. You know what I mean? I just did things to survive, man. Like, it's a bunch of stuff that you can look at on your life that you done that didn't even have street stuff involved in it or jail stuff involved that you was slimy. So, like, slimy happens. It happens, man. Everybody lies. Everybody has to cheat every now and then. Like, this is his life. You know what I mean? So stop judging me, man. Everybody in the comments about how I moved in there, man. I moved to survive, man. Man, right now, my man just mandingoed this lady, man. So we trying to get the package, man. Like, what else should I do, y'all? Now, who cool? What I should tell Hoop, man, look, your girl trying to, no, like me and bro, all right, but like he ain't my ace, but we cool though. So I'm like, man, it is what it is. This is what's going on. So, bro, you know what I mean? We just waiting on later. We just waiting on later to come for he can see, like he can talk to her. But I made sure I told him, like, look, man, like we gotta kind of spin, bro, like, cause Hoop gonna be, like, he gonna be trying to, you know what I mean? I was like, bro, if we gonna do it, we gotta do it right, man. I was like, just spin. He was like, what I gotta spin him for? Like, I seen it in Carl's eyes. Like, see how stuff just be mixed up? It's never a good situation when you think it's a good situation. I was expecting his answer to be like, oh yeah, we gonna spin him, like, you go get it, Weezy, and we gonna like play him like this. He was like, why I gotta spin him? I was like, what you mean? Why you gotta spin him? My homeboy was like, you gotta spin him for a lot of reasons. Matter with you, huh? He was like, man, don't call me up. He was like, Car, you gotta spin him for a lot of reasons, ain't Car? I was like, man, listen, man. You gotta spin him because if he find out she doing something, he gonna get mad. He said, man, ain't my fault. He ain't never trying to get her to bring nothing. Why I gotta hide? I'm like, man, see, dudes want dudes like, you know, Car ain't never been a part of nothing. He got his first piece of, you know what I mean? He don't know how to act. And like, you know, what could I do? But we can at least try to make, he needs us for product. You know what I mean? So I gotta get in the car. I gotta see how this gonna roll, but I know it's not gonna be a good thing. So I'm like, man, I ain't tripping, man. Car, freaking psycho. He want to be a psycho. That's what it is, man. I'm like, yo, bro, all I'm saying is, bro, we got to be smooth about it. I said, he going to find out eventually. I said, well, at least let's go ahead and get some money before he find out. I was like, he just trying to do it to the lady and move around. Like, let him still think he can do that, bro. I said, that's not neither one of y'all girl. Don't get it confused, man. He was like, she told me she loved me, Weezy. I said, man, she a liar, bro. Like, man, you think she love you, man? Like, he was like, I did it to her for 40 minutes last night, Weezy. I was like, man, listen, man. That's all irrelevant, man. I said, look, she loves the feeling, man. I said, she don't love nobody, man. Let's not get it confused, man. I said, that lady would throw cuffs on you if she had a chance. He was like, nah. She told me she been love me, Weezy. I said, look, he started getting, like, and I was shocked that my homeboy was getting like this, man. But dudes be burnt in there. Dudes be fried, dudes be burnt. And this is how they be acting, man. So I'm like, you know what, man? I was like, you right. So look. Just tonight, man, find out what we can do. Let me know what we got to do. Then we can make the play. He was like, got you. I said, man, that's a bet, y'all. So, boom! Evening time came, seen Miss Smith coming in. She come walking in like this. She was happy. She came walking in like she had to glow. She like, Glenn. She was switching. She was like, Glenn. I'm like, man, she in a good mood. She come upstairs. She got by myself. She was like, Glenn. Good mood, having looking so. She walking around. She get downstairs. She like, stand by for outside rec. Stand by for outside rec and Empire rec. Stand by. Y'all about to come out. Open all the doors up. Doors open up. Everybody stepping out. Everybody come out. I seen Car sleep downstairs. He come out. I seen Hoop run straight to her. Hoop go straight to her. Hoop like this. He talking to her. He hollering at her. He all in her face like this. And she talking to him. She's shorter than Hoop. So she like, all in a good mood. I'm like, man, this crazy car done swung to a good mood game. I'm like, that's crazy. So she kneeling in the pod. She chilling. Everything normal. You know what I mean? Car comes sit down and the dude's playing pinochle. I'm watching him. He don't know I'm watching him. I'm on the top tier. He sit down at the table. He trying to look all normal. He like, Hoop still talking to her. Hoop like, yeah, Hoop got her. Hoop down on her. Talking to her. Hoop got her on smash. It's good. Talking. Lady talking to him. So outside rec exit. We had night rec. Boom. They let the doors open. Come out. Everybody going out. Everybody go out. Hoop went out. Everybody went out. I ain't go out. Chilling. Stayed in the joint. You know what I mean? She come in the joint. She start opening the closet up for dudes to get cleaner. Some dudes got to go to the hole. Some dudes got to do this. She open the closet up. When I see her do that, she do another round because the door is closed. So the dudes go outside rec. She got to do another round. She hit another round. When she finished her round. She come to the table, she seeing Car sitting at the table. My word, I'm watching her the whole time on the top tier like an eagle. I'm like this. I got the bird's eye view game. Watching the whole thing. She finished her round. She seen Car. She looked at Car. They made eye contact. She was like, got up off the table all calm. He was like, swag was on 1,000. He went, she like, they going towards the closet. Walked over to the closet, went in the closet, they disappeared for a minute. He come back out. I look up. He back at the pinochle table. She's sitting by the office. Dude's in the shower, knocking her toboggan loose. She's sitting right there. The showers is right there. She's sitting there. She's showing everybody love. I'm going to show Car love. I'm going to show Hoop love. And I'm going to show the number one. I'm going to show them love as well, y'all. So boom. This is her regular activity, though. Like, she's sitting there. She's probably bringing something. She's probably going to get her back blown out later. Like, this is her normal activity, man. Like, y'all be surprised what these females do when they come to work, man, in penitentiary, man. That's why I don't want none of my sisters, cousins, mamas, aunties working there, man. Like, please don't. Dude's going to knock your toboggan loose. Your toboggan of your mom or your aunt or your cousin or your sister is going to get knocked off if she work in penitentiary, man. Trust me on that, man. So this is what's happening to Miss Smith. She's getting her toboggan knocked off right now. Dudes is knocking her toboggan off. She's sitting there showing love to everybody. So right before Rhett was coming back, I looked up. Car seen me. He was like, I'm like, what's up? I come down the steps like this. Hopefully this was the good news walk. I was like, what's up? He said, he went in his pocket. He was like, I was like, oh, she brought you $100 for real? He was like, who got some la-la? I was like, I'm going to have some la-la probably about the middle of the week. I was like, I don't know what's to do with the 2 building. He was like, I need some la-la. I said, bro, listen, bro. I am the la-la, bro. What's the matter with you, bro? What's up? Let's make a play. Can we make a play? What's up? He was like, as he's saying that, my homeboy walked up like, I was like, yo, she brought up the joint. He was like, she brought up the joint. I was like, yeah. Car looking like this, like, now he looking like, yeah, y'all need me now. He had to look like that. Like, yeah, told you. Yeah, y'all niggas. Yeah, now you need me. Yeah. Yeah, he kept doing that. Like, he was like, yo, look, so what's up? I was like, he was like, I'm gonna holler at her tonight. I said, bro, listen, if she said she can do something, man, our people's a meter, man. Look, just let us get in the car. Let's do it. He was like, got y'all. His handshake was aggressive. He had to jump with levels. I'm like, all right, man. All right, I'm gonna holler at you. So we slid off. I'm talking to my homeboy. I'm like, yo, man, for real, man. Unc scaring me, man. I was like, he's scaring me for a lot of reasons because, like, why is he acting like this is his lady for real, man? Like who gonna get mad? I'm telling you, it ain't gonna work out. Like, this is stupid. Like, he should know how to spin this. He on some old school 70s stuff. Like, yeah, yo, bro, told me. So this is what it is. We can handle this like some gentlemen and we can get down to some gangster. Like, this ain't the Mac, man. This isn't Superfly, bro. Like, you're in penitentiary, man. Like, you gotta look at what the situation is. I can win in the low. I can win on the low and have a lot of la-la and be in the cut living good, buffing floors forever with Wheezy in them, man. Or I can just act like I want to do, man, and let Hoop find out I'm messing with his girl, and then Hoop gonna want smoke with the Richmond dude's gonna want smoke with Hoop. I'm like, man, like, for real, like, I don't know what he was thinking, man. All I know is this. Let's just try to make one play, man, before all this madness happened, because it never turns out good, y'all. Like, I knew it. Like, he didn't give me the right vibe after he done knocked the lady toboggan off in the closet. Like, I thought he was, like, ready to move. I thought he was going to be ready to make bread. But, like, dudes be on different pages, man, for a lot of different reasons, y'all. So, boom! What could I do now? You know what I mean? So, waiting on the news. Me and my homeboy wait to see what the lady talking about. What can we get? This and that, this and that. So nighttime come. He do his thing again. Like this time I didn't go back there to try to get in his way. He probably knocked the toboggan off again back there. Or maybe he didn't because Hoop be out there. So like, I don't know how this was getting played. But all I know is the advantage that Carr did have over Hoop is that he comes out like 2:30 in the morning to buff. Maybe 1:32, something like that. After we finish working doing us, that's when he'll come out. But he's still out through all the stuff anyway. He come back out after this. So that's the advantage he had over Hoop. So I already was expecting not to hear nothing from him until the morning time anyway. You know what I mean? So I guess he did his thing. Morning time, come out, wake up, get myself together. I go down the steps. When I look, we don't stand by for breakfast. I see Carr ready. Carr got his shirt tucked in. He ready to go to chow. He damn near in the top 5 dead or alive game. I'm like, why is Carr all the way up by the door like that? So I see him, and my homeboy spot me. He like, what's up? I was like, you talk to him? He was like, nah, yeah. I was like, yo. He saw me. He was like, he walked over there. I was like, what's up? I was like, what's up? You got some good news? He be like, look, she ain't trying to bring nothing but an onion, though. She said she only can do an onion. I was like, man, just an onion, man? I was like, she a roller, bro. Like, ain't she a big lady? He was like, look, that's all I'm doing, Weezy, is an onion. And why you think she brought me the $100? Guess. I'm like, why? I mean, she wanted to make sure you were straight, right? $100 spent in this place. He was like, nah, wrong. She brought me the $100 because she said she don't bring no drugs in. I was like, she don't bring no drugs in? He was like, yeah. She said she don't bring no drugs in. So she said this is a one-time deal because she said, I know this isn't you. She was like, who's telling you to do this? I'm like, when he said that, that scared me. I was like, He was like, she said, who's making you do this? Because I know this ain't you. I was like, as I'm looking at him, my homeboy was like, what you say? He was like, I told her it was my decision, no matter what. I'm like, that was your answer? I was like, bro, you think you in an old Western movie or something? I said, man, snap out of it, man. I said, snap out of it, man. He was like, Weezy, don't call me Unc. I said, man, fuck that, man. I said, you wilding right now, man. I said, look, I ain't trying to hear that, man. Look, respectfully, man. Look, bro. I said, don't involve, you don't have to involve everybody into this mess, man. I said, bro, all you had to do is just let her know you was trying to get something, man. That was it, man. He was like, man, she know I've been down. I said, you told her all of that already? He was like, man, I've been told her all that. I've been told I ain't got no help. I ain't got nobody on the street. So how am I end up getting la-la from nobody on the street that I don't even know? I'm like, well, look, man. So what did you really tell her, though, man? He was like, I told her it was y'all. I'm like, I said, yo. I said, man, look, man. He looked at me again. I was like, man, look, you wildin', man. I was like, well, look, though, man. We're going to make this play. He was like, she said, this the only time. This the only time, man. He was like, to be honest with you, like, y'all going home one day. I ain't going home. Like I want to keep having sex with a Weezy. Like, I ain't going. I said, man, like, this is how Hoop fell into this whole way of this lady just freaking like brainwashing them with the poo-poo, man. Like, this was a first time dynamic I have saw this. Like, dudes brainwashed just off the poo-poo. You know what I mean? We locked up. They getting poo-poo from this lady. They get brainwashed off the poo-poo and not thinking no money no more. Can the poo-poo be that good that it have your mind not even thinking about making green? I said, man, this lady got a Venus flytrap between her legs, y'all. So boom. She got to have a Venus flytrap. Ain't no way in the world, man. Like, she got who, man? So I'm like, oh, so now everything coming to play. Everything is feeling clearer now because I'm saying in my head, like, yo, this is the reason why Hoop probably not winning. You know what I mean? Hoop probably was like, man, Hoop probably trying to get her to do it. The Richmond dudes that know him probably get him to do it, but she don't want to do it. She just want to be a nympho. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, this is a CO that's a nympho. Like, she don't mind giving them draws up, but she ain't bringing no pack through. So I'm like, man, it's crazy, man. So he was like, man, she be bringing Hoop money. I was like, oh, so she like to get her money up. Like, she just want niggas to live good and keep blowing her back out. So I'm like, man, that's wild, man. So my homeboy like, man, I can't believe it, man. So, all right, man. So we was thinking we was splitting 2 zips a piece. We was thinking it was going down like that. So now we splitting just a zip. We like, so my homeboy was like, I'll get the zip. I was like, man, let me get it. He was like, no, you already be getting the jokes from Rudy. I'm like, all right, bro, you can get it, man. Go ahead, man. So bro went on and made it happen, man. Even though we only can get a zip, you know what I mean? Like, it was still a situation. So we were like, he gonna do it, y'all. So boom. So a couple of days go by. Bro put it together. He pulled back up on car. He tell me straight up, he like, yo, look, I'm about to make this happen, man. I'm about to make, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, bro, look, go ahead. So bro went on and made it happen. He hollered at bro. Everything's supposed to be smooth. Next day rolled around. We didn't even call. Well, I don't think my homeboy called his people to see if it was touchdown or not. But the next day rolled around. Car pull up on us, man. You know what I mean? He was like, she might have it at night. But the way it's designed, he's not gonna be able to get it till late night. You know what I mean? So I'm running around and I'm being nosy and I'm watching everything because I'm trying to see if this thing gonna happen. So I'm watching Hoop. Like I started seeing Hoop. Hoop started like, you know, niggas ain't dumb. We trapped in a warehouse with 88 people that you see every day, all day. Like you figure shit out as the time goes. So I'm figuring that Hoop is looking at this shit like, yo, I know something going on with Miss Smith and goddamn car. You know what I mean? So this one really got me suspicious on it, man. I see Hoop one day by the phone. So when I'm walking by the phone, dude about to give me a three-way real quick, but my peoples didn't answer. So when I get off the phone, Hoop right there, he's like, hey, Weezy. I'm like, what's up? He was like, hey, what's up, man? I'm like, what do you mean, what's up? He was like, what's up, Charlie? I was like, what's up? He was like, nah, I was just speaking. And like he said that, and that came out of nowhere. That shit felt creepy. But everybody be talking. You see what I'm saying? Everybody, I don't know what fucking old heads talking about. I don't know what Car doing. But like dudes be talking, dudes be watching. We not the only dudes that's nosy in that motherfucker. It's dudes from Richmond that's nosy as hell. Dudes be watching everything. Dudes be trying to see what's going on. Dudes are trying to put shit together. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the dude who can't be no bad at nobody but his goddamn self, man. Once the shit do hit the fan, like right or wrong, y'all, he let the nigga hit his girl. Like this is his fault. So I ain't really tripping on that shit. But that was weird of him saying that out of nowhere. I ain't tripping on that shit, man. So the day come that she's supposed to have this shit. So we didn't see Car to get that joint that night. But as I'm watching that night, I couldn't really pin nothing that was happening. If he was gonna get it, I know if he gonna get it, it's gonna be on a late night. So Car hollered at us in the morning time. Morning time came. I was just hoping it was touchdown. I wake up, I see my man like, yo, I ain't going to breakfast. I'm like, what's up? He's like, come to my cell. I'm like, what's up? He was like, yo, Car gave me the joint. He showed me the zip. He was like, I was like, oh, God. He was like, yeah. So I backed up. Waited everybody leave. Like, open the door. He got his door open. I'm hiding behind the wall. Bro slept at 15. I'm hiding behind the wall. The lady opens his door. I slide right in this joint. Boom. We throw the club game. Me and bro, that joint like this. We breaking the la down. By the time everybody came out from breakfast, we was already splitting everything. He was like, yo, look. He was like, yo, Car was like, man, let's give him 7, man. I was like, all right, that's cool. So we went half on that 3.5 piece, gave him the 7, put that in the bag. You know what I mean? Like, that's his deal for getting it in. Like, you know, you didn't put nothing up but the lady. So, like, that's all you get. So, breakfast come back. His celly get the door. We can come out. I slide out. Everybody see everybody like, everybody walk in. As soon as dudes was coming up the steps, dudes see me right there. Dudes see me, dudes was like, I seen Hooping them going up the steps. Who's like, where that? Where is it? I was like, what's up? I got it. What's up? He was like, you come back down the steps. He was like, you got some la-la? I was like, yeah. He's like, the same la-la you had? I was like, no, this is different la-la. He was like, how much can I spend? I was like, what you got? He was like, I got $50 cash. I said, bro, I got you, bro. I said, I got you. I said, I got you for that, bro. I said, I'm gonna give you 8 jokes for that. What's up? He was like, all right, you go upstairs, bro. Went upstairs. You know what I mean, bro, grab a joke. We got to lock back down after breakfast before bro we locked down. I made the play with him, made the joint. You know what I mean? We locked down. They count after count, come back out. Whole bar smell like la-la, y'all, so boom. Y'all already know I smoked it out. Hooping them smoked it out. Car them smoking it out down there. My homeboy smoking it out down. Everybody's smoking it out there. So the joint is lit. It's looking like it's lit. It's going crazy in there. You know what I mean? So come down the steps. I see everybody, see what's going on. Looking. It's wild, man. So Hoop pull up on me like, hey, look, Weezy. It's crazy, man. Trying to get some more of this, man. Weezy, what's up? Let me get some of this date. Da, da, da. I'm like, bro, I can't do another 8. I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I can't do 8, bro. I said, bro, I give you a jump. Just, you know, when you get it, just look out. He was like, all right, so I give him a jump. You know what I mean? So I guess the more higher he's getting, it's making his brain kind of see what's going on. So he's seeing everything that's going on. He's pinning every fucking thing. He see everything before his goddamn eyes. Now, shift change come. When shift change came, Miss Smith came, you know what I mean? Miss Smith coming in, she being extra friendly. She see us la-la all in the air. She ain't doing that. I look up. When I look, I see the nigga Car hollering at her like this. She stopped by his cell car. He got the sweet stance. He like, he talking to him like, you know what I mean? So he dip off. When he dip off, she start doing around. She start talking to Hoop. You know what I mean? So she talking to Hoop. So Hoop like he talking to her, and he go from talking to her like, man, I need to holler at you now. And like he kind of snapped. I'm like, I need to holler at you now. Everybody in the pod like, I'm like, hell, he like, I need to holler at you now. She was like, you nigga. So look, they arguing so crazy. They went in the office. The lady in the booth looking like, what the fuck? They went in the office. Boom! She slammed the door. Boom! So you can't really, that was a soundproof jump when you go in the office. So you can't even hear they in the office. All you see is goddamn the nigga hoop like he's snapping out. I'm like, the fuck? So he's snapping out. She calmed down. She calmed down. She get him out. He come out the office. He walked by, nigga walked by me. Nigga was like, that nigga looked at me like, damn, I promise y'all. That nigga was like, I look like, nigga, hey, you looking at me for like that? The nigga go up the steps, nigga was like, hey, open my door. Open my door up. Open my door. Lady open his door. And nigga come back down. That nigga was jive scrapped up. That nigga jive scrapped up. He went over there and hollered at his Richmond homeboy, so he jive pinning everything, right? I'm like, so he like, wow, I was like, what the fuck? The lady's working. Like, but this is how people get off these people, man. Y'all be thinking I'm joking. This is how dudes be getting. Now, I promise you, man, that nigga jumped on the ice cooler. That nigga cut the TV off. I'm like, the TV off? That nigga cut the TV off. That nigga said, hey, anybody that knew about this, and you know what I'm talking about, y'all some bitch ass niggas. Y'all some bitch ass niggas. I'm like I'm kind of like the audacity of this guy. Like, he's speaking out loud. Like, I really don't take from threats from speaking out loud. Like, you gotta put an address on that shit, bro. Put a name on it, nigga. Don't be scared. You know what I mean? Because if you say my name, nigga, I'm gonna tell you what I participated in and why, motherfucker, and we can go from there. So he like, man, anybody that knew about this shit, y'all some bitch motherfuckers. Y'all, so he just keeps saying that shit. He like, y'all know what I'm talking about. So he hop off the jump. So his homeboy come over there like, niggas is, so he talking. So I'm like, so the nigga car, man, this nigga car come out of nowhere. Nigga car was like, man, look, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, because it's like this. I ain't got no time for it. I looked again. I seen Miss Smith poke out her head out the office. She was like, she heard them, she heard car boys. That's when she came out of the office. She was like this. She was like, she went back in that motherfucker. She went back in the office. That nigga car was like, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, you lost her. You had her too long. You ain't capitalized. You ain't doing what you supposed to do. He was like, I don't want to look out for you. I don't want to look out for your birthday, and you ain't had nothing. You ain't had no poo-poo in freaking centuries. I try to help you out. He was like, I appreciate it, but look, she told me she loved me, man, and I love her. And that's how things be, man. You know how this shit is, so you too young. COs, they move around. They gonna pick different partners, man. Don't hate on me. Don't hate on me, man. He was like, who was like, don't hate on you. Nigga, that's my bitch. Nigga, I'm going home to her. He was like, going home? He was like, yeah, nigga, your ass can't go home to her, nigga. He was like, and it was stuck. He was like, that nigga had no answer for that. He was like, yeah, nigga, you ain't going home to her, nigga. I am. Nigga, you can't go home to her. That nigga got in the car, was like, man, look, I ain't gonna argue with you, man, but look, I'm trying to get some money, man. You bullshit. You ain't trying to get some money. He said, nigga, I knew that was you the whole time. Nigga, you Wheezy. He called my old homeboy. I knew that was y'all. I'm standing over there like, shh. Carl was like, no, it was me. That's who it was. Don't blame nobody else but me, nigga. You the one that let me fuck her brains out. When he said that, his homeboy, the old head dude from Richmond that looked like he was about to ride with him, he was looking like, you let this nigga fuck shorty? And then goddamn Hoop was like, man, Unc ain't had no pussy, man, in fucking 15, 16 years, man. It was his birthday. I was like, fuck it, man. He was like, his homeboy was like, man, you was a stupid motherfucker, shorty, and walked away on that nigga ass. Y'all some bull. Him and Carl still standing there engaging in an argument. I'm standing there looking like, man, listen, I'm just trying to dump this little bit of la-la. I ain't got time for none of this, man. I knew it was going to go wrong any damn way, man, but now it's drama over the officer. It's a problem, man. So the lady got down. She heard enough. She come out. Y'all stop. Y'all stop before I lock y'all down. Y'all better stop before I lock y'all down right now. So everybody calm down. I grabbed Carl like, man, come on, man. You know what I mean? Me and my homeboy got him over there. He was like, man, look. Man, fuck that nigga, man. He was like, man, fuck him and them niggas, man, from Richmond. I don't give a fuck about them Richmond niggas. I don't care about them Richmond niggas. Fuck both of them niggas. I'm like, yo, listen, we can't do it like that, bro. I'm like, listen, man, let's stay out of that nigga way, man. I was like, he voiced his opinion. Like, you did take his bitch, you know what I mean? But like, it is what it is, man. He was like, man, fuck that. She chose me. I ain't take her, she chose me. I'm like, he think like the 70s, man. Like, this isn't pimps running around, man. This is principle. It's principle over pimps. Like, a pimp might not understand that, man, if you live in a pimp state, man. But like, this is principle, man. Like, it was wild. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what I would have done with Hoop did, probably not. But this is still a wild situation. So I'm like, yo, bro, this, you know what I mean? I'm trying to like relieve him off that shit. He like, man, fuck that. That's mine. She came by and did rounds. My word, she walked by and do rounds. We standing back there. She walked by and he grabbed her hand. She snatched that shit. She was like, kept walking on his dumb ass. I was like, fuck he get. He was standing there like this. He was like this dumb ass. Goddamn, that's my word. Dude from Richard came around. He said, hey, look. Hey, the nigga Hoop say he trying to rumble goddamn your man. You know what I mean? I was like, come on, man. I was like, man, niggas don't need to fight over this, man. He was like, no, fuck that. They do need to fight. He was like, because, man, I think it's fucked up. He got the nigga some pussy. And he was like, I ain't mad. I told him, you can't be mad at Weezy. I said, Weezy just was the nigga that sponsored him. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck Weezy got to do with this shit? You know what I mean? Weezy ain't got no alliance to you. He was like, but, like, on some real shit, that's fucked up. And he got the nigga his first piece of pussy, man. The nigga did that shit. I'm like, as I start thinking about it, I'm like, yo, that shit is like that. I mean, it's kind of fucked up. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I mean? But we already passed that shit, man. So I'm like, all right, they trying to wreck. I was like, he can wreck. Ain't nobody gonna jump him. I was like, he can wreck, though. He was like, yeah, Hoop say he gonna rumble him. Hoop say he gonna rumble him. So I'm like, man, this shit crazy, man. So I'm like, look, them niggas do that shit when that lady leave, man. You know what I mean? That's what I was telling him tomorrow morning, like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, this shit crazy. So nighttime come, you know what I mean? Nothing happened in the nighttime come. We in the back closet, everybody in the joint moving around, everybody moving around. I see the nigga Hoop. The nigga Hoop see me, he give me another look like, I said, bro, listen. I said, look, bro, you ain't finna keep doing it. I said, bro, what the fuck you mad at me about, bro? I said, what the fuck you want me to come alert you, bro, about penitentiary shit, bro? I said, man, you don't alert me about everything, nigga. I said, bro, listen, man. At the end of the day, bro, nigga, I did what I supposed to do. If you mad at me about that, nigga, that's on you, bro. He was like, man, fuck that shit. So he stopped. That nigga Car come in the joint. I was like, man, Car, chill. Car was like, nah, fuck that. Nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck this nigga. I was like, man, chill, man. This is my word, man. The lady working and everything. Man, these niggas get the rumbling upstairs. I'm like, oh my God. I move out the way. It's a one-on-one. That nigga Hoop stole off on Car. Hoop was like, nigga, you a bitch. Bitch, shorty. Boom! He hit Car. Car was like, yeah, come on, youngin. Yeah. He had a powerful ass shot. He was like, yeah. Come on, youngin. There's about 3 of us in there. I'm like, this. Nigga got there. I called his homeboy from the, I said, yo, come on, bro. He was like, what, man? He was like, it's all going up stuff fast as a bitch. He get up there. I was like, I just want you to be here. Because they about to wreck now, bro. Niggas going to jump, nigga got down. Car was like, yeah. And nigga Hoop was like, boom, boom, boom. Hoop threw some shit at him. Goddamn Car got down. Boom, 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 boom. He took that shit. Hoop said, man, he took the shit, man. Car grabbed that nigga. Man, he had that nigga ass in the air, man. Goddamn Hoop grabbed that nigga head on some sweet shit. Right when he was about to dump his ass, he was like, he got his head, he was like, let him go, y'all start back over, man. So everybody got the twin and shit. Nigga, look. That nigga Hoop was like, Hoop got him off that nigga, boom, boom, do another 2-piece. Nigga, you trying to wrestle? That nigga Car was like, come on, motherfucker. He started doing some real old head shit. He was like this. Come on, motherfucker. What the hell is this? That nigga was like, come on, motherfucker. That nigga Hoop was like, blah, 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 blah. Hoop hit that nigga with a 3, 4, 5 piece. I'm like, God damn, where's the biscuit? I'm like, what the fuck? Man, he hitting this nigga hard as shit. That nigga keep taking the punch. Every time he threw a flurry of punches, that nigga Car like this. He keep balling up, so he take the jumps. He finally throw a jump. Whew. A long, stupid ass haymaker. That shit was stupid. Whew. That nigga Hoop was like, blah, 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 blah. Get that nigga another jump. I was like, man, what the fuck? They was like, yo, the lady coming. The lady coming. I was like, man, I'll stop. This word in there. Car finished. Car was like, that nigga was like, fuck, man. Yeah, we gonna fight. We gonna fight again. We gonna fight again, motherfucker. Ain't no rules in this shit either. If I wanna slam you, I'm gonna slam you. And he was right. But I just didn't want him to do all that in that closet. Like in the cell, you locked in, nigga. Protect yourself the best way you can. So this shit was crazy, man. The man shit all knotted up right here. He let a little young boy knot his dumb ass up, man. The young boy knotted him up, I promise you, man. So he leaving out the joint. The lady seen him. She see Car. She was like, she look at him like, the fuck? That nigga Hoop, that nigga got down like, he looking at her like, you a bitch, you stupid bitch. So the lady just fucking terrified. Car go to the hole, Car go to his cell. You know what I mean? I'm like, this shit crazy as a bitch, man. I'm like, this shit wow. So my word, everything, man, I promise you, man, like I don't know what that happened. I don't know what that happened. But all I know is the next morning, man, I woke up, man. I'm thinking it's about to be another Royal Rumble. I was thinking they was gonna get at it again. But the next morning I wake up, man, I promise you, man, I look. Man, that's my word. It was packing up goddamn the nigga Car shit, and it was packing up goddamn the nigga Hoop shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That's word. It was a CO at both of their sales, packing their shit up. I come out the steps to see that shit. I'm like, niggas like, yo, them niggas went to the hole last night. I'm like, last night? Like, yeah. I'm like, bro, how the fuck they go to? I was like, the lady told it. They was like, no, I don't know if she told. I don't know what she told, bro, but them niggas was fighting, bro. They got them niggas out of there. He was like, they got hoop in 3A and they got goddamn car in 3B. I'm like, damn, man, them niggas in the fucking hole, man. So goddamn, they locked them niggas up. Man, I go holler. First thing I go holler at was car. I shoot down there, holler at car. What the fuck happened? He was like, I was in the cell late this morning and they came and ran down on me and told me pack up. I looked up, they was already packing hoop up. I was like, where the lady was at? He was like, she already got off. I'm like, shit, wow. I was like, what the fuck you think happened? He was like, I don't fucking know. I'm like, he was like, I don't know. But they said we was fighting. I'm like, man, who the fuck did that shit? Man, I'm like, that shit, I was like, the lady told, man. Man, I promise you, man, them niggas was out of there, man. Them niggas was gone. They never been able to come back in the pod. They didn't stay in the hole long, but they sent goddamn hoop to one building and they sent goddamn car to two building. So they was on the whole other side of the yard. Man, I promise you, man, I'll say about 2 weeks later, man, from that situation, not when they got out the hole, but 2 weeks later from them going to the hole, man, I looked up, man, I seen a nigga hoop homeboy, man, hollering at the lady Miss Smith. The lady Miss Smith, nothing happened to her. I looked up and seen, she hollering at the nigga hoop's homeboy, the old head nigga that was like, you let him fuck. Like, he was mad about that shit, man. Like, he capitalized, man. Like, so y'all see how this shit go. That's why I'm giving y'all this story, because, like, it's just about who capitalized, man. Like, nobody's in love. Nobody's nobody partner for real. Like, get that out your mind, man. You in penitentiary, man. Nobody wins but the CO. That's the only person that wins, man. So at the end of the day, she moved on to another nigga in the pod. And that's just how I go, man. That's how that shit goes. Should I have got her? No, she's too messy, man. Like, I ain't got time for all that. Like, I'm more in the shadows. That's just how I do my bid, man. But those dudes never really got back to our building. But I know they heard that his homeboy from Richmond had Miss Smith, man. And that's just how I go in there, y'all. And that was a crazy situation. But that's the end of the damn story. I appreciate y'all for watching this. Always, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know the count. Please stay y'all ass out the way from me, man. That's all I ask. Stay out here with your family, man, so you can live your life. Period. But y'all already know what it is, man. This is a bonus banger, so I need y'all to do this one. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. But y'all be safe, man. And stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes.